Good day, everybody. Welcome to this Board Game Life. I am your host, Mark, and today I'm doing an unboxing of River Valley Glassworks. This is the Founders Edition, I believe. I think that's what this is. There's a couple different versions. I did the Kickstarter and went all in, and so I'm going to show you I believe they do call it the Founders Edition. So this game is designed by Adam Hill, Ben Pinchback, and Matt Riddle, and the artistry, the beautiful illustrations, are done by Andrew Bosley, and this is published by Allplay. This game does play 1 to 5 players. It takes 25 to 45 minutes, and it is available for ages 8 and up. And it's a pretty light game. BGG rates this at a 141, so not a hard game. So let's unbox it and see what's in the box. Now, keep in mind, if you have a retail version, it's going to differ a little bit from what you see here. So this is the kind of fancy. It's got a nice little cover sleeve for the box, and there's some little fancier bits in this than what would be in the retail. Plus, this came with an expansion. Nice little artwork on the inside of the box cover. So, all right, we have a couple of pages here. So this is for how to play the solo variant of the game. So they got a separate rule sheet and setup for how you can play this in solo. And I'll have to try that out. Maybe I'll live stream that, do a solo playthrough for you. Again, 1 to 5, about 25 minutes. It's not per person, but at the minimum. And then ages 8 and up again, as I said. All right, so nice. It's not a big rule book. That's it. It's basically one page folded in half. So there is not a lot to read here. It's a simple game, but it is a really fun game, and there's some pretty good depth to it, I think, personally. And but it is a fun little game for the family. All right. So let's see what's in here. So again, I know this bag is different than the retail bag. This one I purchased, so it's got some nice artwork on it. It's actually a really nice bag. And you might be able to buy this stuff if you go to the River Valley Glasswork page on the Allplay site. You might be able to pick up some of the extra components if they have them for sale. So, but this bag's nice because it does stand. And then what we have in here now, I have the black bits separate because unless you have a 5-player game, you don't use the black gems. So I keep these out. Now, there was a couple different ways to get these. I'm not sure what the retail version had. They might have been might be cardboard, it might be wooden, but there was an upgrade where you could get acrylic, and then there was an additional upgrade where you could get glass. So I went with the glass pieces. So I'm just going to put some of these in my hand so you can kind of see what they look like. There's different shapes, different colors to the different pieces that are in here. They're all made of glass in here. Nothing's going to hurt you. It's no sharp pieces. It's nothing like that. Just real nice components in there. And then again, if you have 5 players, you will add the black ones in. So I just keep them in a Ziploc because it's if you're just playing 4 or less, you won't need them, and I don't have to pull them out every time. So after a 5-player game, I'll pull them out, put them in the separate baggie. All right. So the game does come with the play mat, which is nice that it fits in the box. This is so many games that have play mats don't fit in the retail box, and this one does. So thank you, Allplay, for that. Really appreciate that. All right, so let's check out what else we have. There is a first player token. So the retail version does give you the first player token, and then I got the additional. This thing is so cool. This thing looks hand carved. I don't know if you can see. It's even got his etchings in the bottom. this thing is really neat. This little bear token. So that's my first player token. It's really cool. They did a nice job of that. There's a wooden coin here that allows me to get, I guess, a free game later on somehow. And then I'm not sure what this is for. This might be for the solo, or I haven't used that yet, so I don't know what that piece is for. All right. Okay, we've got our player characters here. There's 5. We got like a frog. These are nice wooden pieces, painted up. I didn't paint them. That's the way they came. Got a little beaver. We got an alligator, turtle, and an otter. Well, I guess this is the beaver, and that must be the otter. So those are the characters in the game. Everybody gets a pan. I think this is where you're going to store your glass as you're playing. All right. The Founders Edition that I got, or the Deluxe Edition, does have these acrylic river tiles. So if yours does not have that, that's why. I want to say they're cardboard in the retail version. Don't quote me on that. I didn't look that information up, but you will use in this version, you will use the acrylic tiles, which I really do like. These things are really nice. I did get the River Glass and Other Sundries mini expansion. So there's 6 modules to expand your game with player powers and new scoring conditions. I've played with a couple of these. These are nice to have in it. This really does change up the gameplay. And what I found is I played a couple of times just the base game, and then I started putting some of these in, and then it was like, okay, kind of what I was trying to do, it changed the way I was playing the game, which I like because it can help vary the game from game to game. And then you've got your player boards. So there are 2 pieces to them. So we do have every character gets their own player board here. And then they each have, where is the beaver? He's the beaver. So you attach the additional piece here. And then what you're doing is you're placing, so as you're taking glass, you're going to end up with some glass in your little pan, and you're going to basically use that to take glass out of the river that you will put in your supply here or on your board. And then as you get glass, you're going to move your little character on this board here. You're going to move him along the track forever how many pieces of glass you have. And when you get to 17, first person to 17 triggers end game. This is important to keep track, and it lets everyone else know kind of if someone's approaching the near the end game. So all the sideboards are the same. They just different colors to match your character. There's also a spot up here that if you end up with too many glass pieces, excuse me, in a column, or you don't have enough rows because there's more glass colors than rows, then they go over here and you lose pieces at the end of the game. So, but that's a look at, I think that's everything, at what comes in the Deluxe Founders Edition of River Valley Glassworks. The game is fantastic. I definitely recommend this. It's fun for gamers of all ages. It's not a huge strategic, big thinky game. It is a lightweight game, but there's enough there. And I think with the addition of the mini expansion, which you should be able to pick up, I don't think this is going to cost but a couple of bucks. But I do think it's worth it if you don't have it, to add additional changes to gameplay and how things are going to work, and what, just give you more options in the game. All right, so that was, let me pull the cover back up, River Valley Glassworks by All Play. Again, it's an excellent game. It's really fun. You can play this on BGA as well if you want to give it a try, but honestly, digging in this bag and pulling out the different glass pieces, and there's just something very satisfying about just doing that and feeling that those pieces and pulling them out and seeing what you get. and putting them on your board or on the river to get more stuff. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So if you like bag building, definitely check out River Valley Glassworks. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.